The female CEO. A luxury car worth millions suddenly broke down on the railroad tracks. At the same time, a train was speeding toward it, trapped by the seatbelt. The female CEO panicked. At the last critical moment, a passing worker rushed over without hesitation. He gritted his teeth, pushed the car with all his strength. Finally, just a second before the train crashed, he managed to pull her out. The female CEO was still in shock. Before she could even say thank you, the man had already ridden off on his motorcycle. She picked up a fallen piece of metal. It had the words "Construction Group" on it. The next day, the man returned to the construction site. His co-workers immediately surrounded him, anxiously asking about their wages. It turned out that he had gone to ask the contractor for their pay yesterday, but the contractor simply brushed him off with no money. The workers were furious. One hot-tempered co-worker even threatened to fight for it. The man quickly stopped them, urging everyone to stay calm and find another way. Just then, the contractor suddenly called. He told the man to deliver some project documents. Apparently, an important person was coming to inspect the site today. The contractor promised, as long as the documents were delivered, their wages would be paid immediately. The simple-hearted man believed him without hesitation. But as soon as he handed over the documents, the contractor's expression changed. He casually tossed him a $1 bill. The man refused to leave, insisting on getting the workers' wages. The assistant sneered and ordered the bodyguards to throw him out. At that moment, a luxury car slowly pulled up. The man thought the female CEO had arrived. He struggled to call for help, but before he could say a word, the bodyguards dragged him away. The person who stepped out of the car was only the female CEO's secretary. It turned out, the female CEO was busy looking for her savior. She had cancelled the site inspection, causing the contractor to lose his chance to impress her. Furious and humiliated, he shot a deadly glare at the man, then gave the order, forcing the man to kneel by a golf hole. Thinking of his co-workers still waiting for their wages, the man clenched his teeth and endured the humiliation. Meanwhile, the female CEO had arrived at the construction site. She instantly recognized the man's electric bike and began asking around for his whereabouts. Upon learning that the inspection site was the destination, she drove there without hesitation. At that moment, the man was being beaten like a punching bag. Blood filled his mouth. The contractor threw a stack of cash at him, telling him to take it and leave. But the man refused this so-called charity. All he wanted was the hard-earned wages for his co-workers. The contractor sneered, twisted the truth, accusing him of extortion. He even publicly claimed the man had a contagious disease and ordered his men to drag him away. One of the bodyguards finally couldn't stand it anymore. He stepped forward to defend the man, only to be fired on the spot by the contractor. Next, the contractor ordered his men to bring out a bucket of acid-soaked water to disinfect the man. Just then, the female CEO arrived in time.